sort of call this shit. I guess I can sort of call this live. I try to do it on my computer, but just being a dick right now, and I got too many things open and too many things I'm multitasking on. So this is live, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of decided this at a kind of weird time. I mean,
let's get out of here.
Nolan North, Troy Baker. Okay, I guess it wasn't that long of a reaction video, but I kind of started at an awkward time. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this game. You guys just don't even fucking know. Oh my god, this is insane, man. Oh my god.
I think the coast is clear.
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh my god, look at Drake.
Oh, Deus.
Jeez, man.
This looks like a simple cipher.
I'm stupidly just like anxious for this game, man. Like, literally ages.
You two made it out, okay?
Sully! Ah! I swear that scene reminded me of. It reminded me of the scene from, I think it was Uncharted 3, where I was on a train. I believe it was Uncharted 3. I gotta look at the case. No, it might have been Uncharted 2. Sorry.
This place provided a safe haven for hundreds, maybe even thousands of pirates, and they shared everything. Property, resources.
This is a weird way to record my reaction, but again, I got so many things open. You can see the little arrow at the bottom of my desktop.
Where is this commie?
So yeah, I'm trying to do a whole lot of things at once.
That island, just north.
Those are cutscenes. See, what a lot of people fail to understand is with Naughty Dog,
By the time Ray figures it out,
it looks so good that when it transitions from cutscene or gameplay, you never know until you actually start moving the controller.
How's the Malaysia job going, eh? Seems like you're a hair off course.
Elena! Oh, why did it stop? Why did it stop? Why did it stop?
Alright, thoughts?
Oh my god, what the heck?
It just gets better every time I see it because that was captured just yesterday, so it's a completely different
He said, Jake said, holy
I
shit.
saw it at the PlayStation Experience behind closed doors, so just great, man. Just a lot of great stuff there. And what's awesome sitting here next to these guys as they're watching it is that they're still picking it apart. You guys are so critical about your work. What is that? What is up with that? Why is Naughty Dog so critical about even though everyone's hyping all over the chat about it?
I don't know. I'm sure every artist is always like critical of their own work and stuff. And
I mean, that's true.
We're just always oriented around.
That's definitely true.
Better, and we kind of don't know how to turn that off very well. It usually doesn't turn off until like 3 months after we're doing this shit.
So like, I mean, I've seen the picture, but to actually see her in the video, in the game, I mean, is just like,
E3, it's C3, but the game's not done, so we can still go back and
oh my god, man,
improve. Yeah, I mean, the lead up to this E3 was, us sitting all in a theater room, every person on the team working on it, doing the same thing, and just picking out, what are these egregious, what is this anime?
You guys do not know, if you're not like a game enthusiast and you don't know who Nolan North is and Troy Baker, then you are so behind in gaming. Oh my god! So to have them in one game together is just
well. I mean, because I was at E3 and I was walking around, and it was just after the PlayStation conference the next day.
Oh my
and I was
god!
running into you guys in and out throughout the day, and I ran into Robert, your sound guy. And I was like, "Hey man, congratulations on the PlayStation conference." And he just sits there and looks at me for a bit, and he's like, "There was too much bass." there was too much bass in the sound, and I was like, what? It's like, who says these kinds of things? And I think that what that really does separate you guys from a lot of different not saying that no one else does it, but that's just wild to me. And what I want to know is like, what is exactly like what's happening so far in Uncharted 4?
Oh my God, this
what's
game.
Drake after from what you could say in the story?
You're gonna
Even though that demo
cry.
did have like some little mini spoilers regarding Elena and all that stuff, but what's happening to Drake at this moment of his life? If you just
Well,
Be like,
yeah, I mean,
we don't want to spoil anything. Don't ask him to spoil anything, bro.
right.
And his brother shows up, been 15 years away, and his brother needs his help. So Nate has to kind of
I'm not in this chat, so I can't ask no
get
questions.
pulled back in.
Somebody
to
said
this
sexy.
adventuring world.
Oh my God, this chat is the
You see
business
in the
one.
demo, we're not early in the game here. We're far enough along that we're giving you
Somebody
enough time
keeps
to
playing
get used to
Chloe.
the
I wonder if
world,
Chloe's in the
driving and all
game.
that stuff.
Oh my God, that's gonna make
So
for
we're kind
some
of we're
interesting tension.
a little later in the game, but yeah, you gotta go help Sam out.
Yeah, you're going after Henry Avery's treasure. The
Oh my God! I'm
And,
getting that
there's
collection, by
this
the way, for the
antagonist
PS4.
race this
I
guy
gotta
was
get it.
competing
I mean, I got
for
all
the
the
same
games for
treasure,
PS3. I got
and it's got this
Uncharted the moment the
army
fucking
of
drop.
guys. We're all trying to stop you and stuff. And
So
you've been
I am a
separated
huge
from
damn fan. Only games I
Sam
haven't played is the
in
ones
this
for the
sequence.
PS
So you're
Vita, I
trying to
believe,
catch
and
up
it's
to
because
Sam
I'm not
to
really into
rescue him
handhelds.
and
But
get everything back together.
oh my
and trying
God,
to fight
Naughty
off
Dog
this
are just
horde
the
of guys.
business, man.
And
They're
that's
like one of the best development
what's
companies
interesting in each Uncharted,
out here.
Like, Drake always has to get.
They don't really
there's a little
make
piece of
bad
Drake that you
games.
get when you start understanding a little bit more.
In my opinion,
like
at
in
least.
Uncharted 3, you saw a flashback to him as a kid, and you get to see the relationship with him and Sully. And now, what I'm really excited for the most is just seeing this relationship with his brother that we've never heard of. And all of a sudden, he shows up and seeing how
And then
Drake
just like the
is gonna
scene is
handle
just
that, because
crazy
in
to see
every
the action
Uncharted
scene.
film scene, he always has
They
to
never
make that
lose
tough
their
choice.
steam on that
And-
shit,
and
Slim.
as a
They
gamer-
never don't.
And what's interesting
Ever,
is
ever,
that a lot of
ever.
people are saying, like, man, this Uncharted 4 is going to be dark. Like, really dark. It's going to be like the Empire Strikes Back. It's
I
gonna
wonder
be
how
so
that
dark
feels to be a game
because
developer and you have to
the
answer
Last of Us
questions.
guys are now on it, and it's going to be dark. So, like,
Wait,
what's
for
it,
real?
Like, can you explain that a little bit?
So
Like,
the Last of Us,
that
the Last of
mentality
Us
like,
people
this is
that
now it's gonna get
are working on this
for
game
Drake.
too.
I don't know.
It's
Like,
is that something like
I
just
would
like
say
a
the Last of Us guys.
Right.
I mean, Neil and
This
Bruce
is
have
gonna be
been,
interesting.
the whole team,
Interesting.
everyone's Naughty Dog,
Interesting.
right?
Chloe is hot.
Neil and Bruce have been on Uncharted
Just
since the
her
beginning.
that isn't.
To say it's the
Huh?
Last of Us guys is like,
I didn't
not
quite
entirely
get that.
accurate.
right?
Yeah,
Right,
it's
right.
like Naughty Dog is kind of a family.
And it's
effort.
this, and it's more of like a maturity of Uncharted. Like every Uncharted,
I already
has
got the
gotten more mature in like
2016.
its
You
storytelling.
sir have my
And
respect.
this,
Elena is
I feel like
hotter.
it's like
Hotter.
the next
Excuse me.
evolution of storytelling. In
We are
Uncharted,
Naughty
so,
Dog.
You know, it goes in some different places than previous Uncharted have for sure. But it's still Uncharted.
You know what, guys,
banter,
man?
the-
My
the
excitement for
characters,
this
it's about the
game is
characters, and
just
those
off
characters are
the
still
charts,
The
man.
tone is still that adventurous romp, you know. I mean, you can tell from this demo, like it's still bombastic and crazy, and they, you know, that kind of like nervous laugh at the end.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it right
That's
here.
kind of the vibe that we're going for.
But basically, I just wanted to do like a mid
This demo has a lot of things
live
that
reaction
people
to this.
can't-
I try to do it
mechanics
recorded from my
that you
computer,
guys
but
can
like I said
explore.
before,
Tell me about
I have a
little bit more about
whole
that.
lot of things open because I'm like
I'm
multitasking, so I'm trying to get some things done. So
yeah, the Jeep,
yeah, it's
been
kind of
something that
laggy.
we've wanted to do
especially
in
on this
Uncharted for a
account that
while.
I'm
Feels
using.
Like, again, it's like a natural
But yes, that's
extension
my
of the mechanics to
reaction.
add a drivable vehicle.
Yeah,
Not just to throw it in and say like, oh, now you can drive from point A to point B.
yeah, that's it.
How do we really